Hello, everybody. Who's excited? To get some... Oh god. Wind Waker back on. Man, guys, we haven't played this game for over 4 years. Look at that. We haven't played since May 25th, 2017. Dang, dude. Anyway. Let's see. Is it still synced? Yep. Then let's go. Snip, snap, patty, whack. Where are we? Alright. We're here at Windfall Island. The fuck were we doing? I know what we were doing. I don't know where to go. I was supposed to look something up. No, that's the... I had it backwards. Look at that. Memory. Wait. Which way is the wind going? That way? So let's go here. But here's the funny thing. I remembered it wrong. But I remembered it wrong backwards. That's the crazy thing. Oh, it would help if I had the sail on. God. Is there a way I can change the... No. Dang. Wait, targeting mode. Oh, no. Dang, I was hoping for like a, switching, because left goes right, right goes left. It's kind of weird. I don't like it. What's the hilarious part, though, having a memory or imagining me having a memory? Which one's the hilarious part? Wait, that requires me to have... poop knockers. This is still not where I want to go. I don't remember where to go. Whatever. We'll go this way. Hopefully the game will tell me where to go. Yeah, I knew it, but I didn't. But I did. But not really. The King of Red Lions is ready to sail the seas after 4 years. Not really, it's only been like a month. I don't know. Scribe! When was the last time we played this? I actually don't need to ask the scribe, I could just click this button, click that. Because, I mean, here's the problem. We're going to do a hell of a lot of sailing in this game, so I actually have a lot of time to do this. Let's see. Pokemon Snap came out almost a month ago. Which we played that Friday, so the last time we played Wind Waker would be right... Why am I not finding you? It should be right here. Did I take a day off? Also, we just passed our island. Holy crap! Oh crap, I had to take several Thursdays off. We last played it 2 months ago. April 1st. Really? April 1st? That doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel right. Is that right? But why would I take off all of April? Oh, I know why I took off all of April. I also took off... oh my god, it's been 30 years since we played this game. Yeah, it's because I was getting this house ready. Now it's no longer a secret! Alright, well, whatever. Lit this bad boy. It's Maui Maui Link. Look at them tiny feet. He is not satisfied. He's not satisfied with you. How did I scare you? There appears to be markings that indicate specific directions. Oops. Well, the game's telling you I'm missing something. Do you know what we're missing? You really don't. I know what we're missing. The temples where the sages await cannot be entered easily. It is at times like this when one would be wise to gather information from those who live in the seas nearby. Or you could just be really good at this game and just be magical. Look how ahead of their time The Legend of Zelda is. We just got out of the ocean and we still had water dripping down our bodies. Like, freaking revolutionary if you think about it. We could go see Melody, or we could ignore her. I like that option better. Who's Melody, you may ask? Why, she's the one making that lovely melody. Uh-oh. Yeah! Gated that just in time. See, this is like one of those times where I wish I had a, Wii U, because like I said, this game is significantly better to play on a Wii U. Alright. So we gotta do each of these challenges, so yeah. Alright, let's do this, boys. I mean, eventually I'm gonna have to buy one just so I can own every Nintendo console, but, like, you know, whatever. Boys, it's been 3 years, and yet I still remember. Do you remember? Do we have to go in the way of the lit doors? Probably. Oh, I think it's a maze or something. And by killing enemies, it'll tell you the correct way to go. No? I'm confused. Why is that light lit? What is going on? I don't know. What the hell am I doing? Like I said, we'd still need like 5,000 to 10,000 gold rupees. Easy. By the way, we have the Master Sword. We automatically do more damage to everything because we are Bay. And by Bay, I mean we are awesome. We are awesomely on Bay watch. My favorite thing about these enemies is they quite literally will kill each other. Surprise! Surprise. Surprise. He just likes close-ups. Yay, we got a perps roops. We do the lamest somersaults because they give me the giggles. You're not one of the native islanders, are you? Nope. Shortcut! Isn't there like a shortcut to get up there or something? Yes. I don't remember how to do it. There's speedrun tech to get up there faster and easier, but I don't remember it. Why? Because I'm not a real speedrunner. I'm a phony. Ah, whatever. So I love that they don't let me draw my sword. It would allow me to break all their pottery so much easier. Isn't it weird that they just don't let you draw your sword so you can't break their pottery? Like, who even hides their money in their pootery? Would you hide money in a pootery? I wouldn't hide it in a pootery. Sounds like something you would put your butt in and just toot. It's the pootery. Was that too weird? Ah, Funky, you're okay! You know, Prince Komali's been asking me all about your adventures, Funky. I can rest easy now that I've seen you safe and sound with my own eyes. Prince Komali's turned into a fine young adult, hasn't he? Recently, he's even begun doing things on his own, without my guidance. Oh, good for him. Every conversation still ends up centering on you, though, Funky. Watching Prince Komali grow fills me with pride, but makes me a little sad as well. I wonder if this is how a mother feels. Oh, but just listen to me go on. How weird I must sound. Teehee. I better continue practicing so I can be useful around here, too. Or music like this is an important duty of an attendant. I've got to attend to my musical preferences. I gotta just slice her throat open. Is that the Wind Waker? Wow! Funky, will you conduct me? I wonder how I'll do. Fuck, I already forgot it. Fuck. Did I not fucking land the fucking song? Fuck! Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking frickin' Well, back to the wide open blue seas. Up? Question mark? Harder. There we go. Alright, back on the sea. So, definitely the best part about this game is all this water. Don't you just freaking love it? We get the ocean, and the ocean, and oh yeah, the ocean. All this wet, wet water. Shka, shka, wet, wet water. More ocean than you've ever thought to be oceaned. Wet, wild, untamed. Can anything be wetter than an ocean? Here's a good question. Is water actually wet? Or does water make things become wet? Guess what? Both? One? None? No, engage with me. Pick a fight with me that you're gonna lose. Pick an impossible fight with me. State your opinion. Of course I will. That's why I said you will lose. Hi, small fry. But we haven't even begun. Small fry, there's a real heavy stone head blocking a cave on that island. Don't you wonder what's behind it? Don't you want to go in there? Let me tell you a great secret. You go north 4 squares, east 3, you get to blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. We already knew that. We already got it. Which means I did something wrong. And I refuse to admit that I did it wrong. Which means I didn't do it wrong. You're wrong. So she says, but we haven't even begun the debate. Oh, now it's gonna fucking teach it to me? Fuck you, game. We have learned the Earth God's lyric. Oh, great hero, chosen by the Master Sword. My name is Naruto. I am a Zora sage. For an age I offered my prayers here in the Earth Temple, praying that the power to repel evil would ever remain within the sword of the Master. And yet, unfortunately, due to Ganondorf's evil designs, the Master Sword you hold has lost its power. After his defeat at the hands of the Hero of Time, Ganondorf was sealed away, but not for all time. He was revived and he returned to Hyrule in a red wrath. He attacked this temple and stole my soul, knowing that he had to remove the power contained in that ancient blade. In order to return the power to repel evil to your sword, you must find another to take my stead in this temple and ask the gods for their assistance. You must find the one who carries on my bloodline, the one who holds this sacred instrument. Nothing can stop the flow of time or the passing of generations, but the fate carried within my bloodline endures the ravages of all the years. It survives. The song you just conducted is one which will open the eyes of the new sage and awaken within that sage the melody that will carry our prayers to the gods. The door that blocks your way will only open when the sage plays that song. May the winds of fortune blow with you. So now you gotta figure out the fate of the Zoras in this world of all water. Have you been curious about why we don't see any Zoras? We haven't seen Zoras, we haven't seen Gorons. We've seen the Kokiri children, which turned into fucking coconuts, or whatever. Alright, but as to going off your argument, which is, my argument is based on the fact that wet is a liquid sticking to the surface of a solid. Water is a liquid. Water sticking to a solid makes the solid wet. So water is not wet. Wet is the state of the liquid and the solid together, not the liquid itself. Water on a towel makes the towel wet. Water on a table makes the table wet. Water on the body makes the body wet. Wet is the water sticking to the object. Wet is not the water. I was plotting, excuse me. Now, my counter argument to that is, alright, fine. You can argue it that way, but my question is, then would you argue that something is not sticky? You know? Would you not say that the actual substance of, say, honey is sticky in and of itself? Because if you think about it, a sticky item is, you know, it also has that, but also if you look at the molecular structure of things, you've got yourself some, obviously it's sticky because of the substance on it. But also, what actually makes it up to make it sticky is the actual item itself. By that argument, you would also, you know, need to be, looking at the water. You're right. Water in and of itself doesn't seem like it should make something wet. And yet, at the same time, water in and of itself, for the makeup of what we consider something to be wet, is water. Is a liquid. Doesn't have to be water. Anything that is in a liquid form would technically be wet, simply because, you know, the actual application of water onto something, you know, does not always necessarily mean that it is wet. You know? There is solid water, but that is not wet. You know? But that is water. An ice cube tray is not wet. An ice cube tray is frozen. That is not wet, but it is a liquid turned into a solid, but it is still not wet because it was water. But also, if it has to come into contact with something, isn't water coming in contact with itself? Okay, but a towel... hold on. I have to read this again. But a towel does not have liquid sitting on it. A towel has liquid absorbed into it. Therefore, by your definition, a towel should not be wet. This instrument is called one of Fate's tools. Prince Kamali's grandmother saw me carrying it one day and called out to me to stop. She'd seen my fate in the curves of the instrument, you see. She eventually became my teacher, and that's how I became the attendant you see before you today. So now you understand why I need to hurry up and improve my skills. Alright. Now we're gonna play her a song. Oops. I knew the signs to argue both sides at one point, but I don't remember them. Oh, of course I'm making it complicated unnecessarily. What a mysterious song. It sounds so familiar. It's almost as if something I've forgotten is trying to be remembered. Oh, I feel... Kaboosh. That's right. The Zoras transformed into bird people. Because that's how evolution happens. Zoras, when the world became all wet, they turned to flying. Makes sense, right? Right, but, you know, a sage spoke to me. She spoke so gently. There's something that I must do. Funky. Thanks to you, I've been awakened to the knowledge that I'm a sage of the Earth Temple. Isn't it weird that a bird, water descendant is a sage of the Earth Temple? Just think about that when I tell you the name of the other temple, which is the Wind Temple. There's actually something I can do to help this world. It's incredible. I bet my teacher knew all about this. She's crying. Funky, please, you must take me to the Earth Temple. Rah! Must hurry and wake the power to repel evil that sleeps within the Master Sword. But you know, any fluid could be said to be wet if you're considering wetness to be the result of the sensation caused by the movement of a fluid over the skin. Because if you think about it, you don't feel wetness if you hold your hand perfectly still while it is submerged, or a drop of water on the skin does not feel wet. So you can't necessarily say wet is something being covered or saturated with water or a liquid. Because if something is repelling water, it is not wet, it is dry. It has rejected that water. So therefore, liquid getting on something does not necessarily inherently make it wet. What is a sensation caused by the water? Don't ya know? So if it's a sensation caused by water, wouldn't the water in and of itself be wet? We're arguing if water is wet. And we're arguing different definitions of what is wet. So by technicality, if we can define what makes something wet, you can define if water is wet in and of itself, because we are coming at it from two completely different angles. Have we even been to this fairy fountain? Let's find out. The answer to that question is yes. You can tell because we have blown it open. It is a tangent, but you said that, you know, if something is, it is wet if it is covered or saturated with water or another liquid. But if you're putting water on something, but what is wet in this case? Is wet a feeling? Is wet, you know, oh, there's water on this, let me brush it off, it's wet, and then you feel it? Or is wet something you just consider, hey, there's water, this is wet? Because if you're saying, hey, there's water on that, it's wet, you should say that water itself is the wet. Well, I would argue that wet is a feeling. It's a feeling, it's a state of being, but you can't have either of those if you don't have, you know... I don't know, it'd be like... I'm trying to think of a good thing to... what's the word I'm looking for? Analogy? Synonym? I don't know. Yes, but until you can agree on a definition, you can't really do jack diddly. See, that's the next question, you know. If wet is a feeling, then nothing is wet until it is touched. It is essentially, being wet is like Schrodinger's cat. Is it alive or is it dead? Right. But you're also adopting the fact that water is wet to apply to your objects, with water inherently being wet and coming in contact with other things, therefore transfers its property of being wet. The temple ahead is the nest of an evil creature, the same creature that stole the life of your predecessor, the sage. It is a dark and frightening place. That is why, if you do nothing else, then at least do this. If Funke comes near you and presses R to call you, then be silent and follow closely behind. And if Funke presses A, allow him to lift you, and if need be, fly and carry him through the air. And Funke, if Medley gets stuck and cannot continue, use the Wind Waker to conduct the song you learned at the Tower of the Gods. But if water is a sensation, then you know the water is wet without even touching it. Why else would people say, hey, is this fire hot, before touching it? Because we know that water is wet. That is why we know if we touch the water, it will feel wet. But you say something feels wet, not, hey, this is wet because solid has touched it. You look at a pool and you say, that water is wet. You look at a puddle and say, that puddle is wet. You look at the ground and you say, hey, the ground's wet because it got water on it. Because the water transfers the wetness. I don't look at pools, so I can't say that. You look at a cat and you just say whap. You just said no matter what I said would sway you, so... Is that not the words that came out of thine mouth hole? Exactly. I was introduced to a new concept today, Emotive. Breaking the conversation train for a real quick second. Have you ever heard of a feet loaf? Because I was introduced to feet loaf today. Macaroni in a pot. That's a whap. Well, Funky, I'm not very confident, but I think I should try to fly. I'll fly where you tell me to. Just tap A to keep me airborne. Do it. Google it. Wind Waker, more like Medley Waker. Funky, I'm feeling a bit more confident now. I love how I made her fly, but I had already done my thing. Hey, come on. Let's go medley. Ba ba da. Let's go medley. Ba 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 ba. There we go. Easy as pie. I mean, if you thought this was exhausting, the first time I streamed, what's the game I'm looking for? Dragon Quest XI. The amount of arguments we had on if a, whoops. Like, if different things were things. Like, if a hot dog was a sandwich. Is a burrito a calzone? Is a calzone a burrito? You know? Just similar looking objects. Are they things? Like, you know, why is this? You know? I was asked some pretty ridiculous items, question combinations. Actually, you may have enjoyed it. Sadly, they have all been deleted. Banana. I hate bananas. And I would have probably dragged you into those arguments too. Alright. So what you're trying to say is in the end we came up with a draw, which is water is maybe wet and maybe dry? At least that's what I'm getting out of it. Answer. Whoops, did not mean to do that. I keep doing that. I keep hitting R when I want to hit B. I don't have an answer. I just thought it'd be fun to argue. Give us something to talk about. I don't have a stance on the matter. It's those kind of things that I like to argue, like, is a hot dog a sandwich? Bam, 'em, 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 Oh god, they're coming for Medley. So you're supposed to go in here and then see what happens if you leave Medley alone. Oh no, nothing happened. Ha, bitch. So your answer to is a hot dog a sandwich is probably? Why only probably? That is closed. Why is that closed? I need to open that. How do I open that? Can't get in here because I need light. Oh, that's how I open it. Okay. See, I had the right idea, just the wrong place and time. Ah, fuck my butt. Wrong button again. medley. Blah. Perfect. I'm trying to remember who the boss of this place is and if you're going to be very happy or not. I think this is an okay boss. I think the next boss you're not going to enjoy. Do not worry about straying far from meddling in the depths of the temple. Just relax and open your dungeon map. As long as you have the compass, you can easily confirm a whereabouts. Yeah, thanks, man. Gusto Bigano. Hi, 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 hi. Bum, ba, da, da, da. Oh, sorry, was that your face? Look at them eyes, though. She got them goo-goo eyes for me. Look, I solved the puzzle. We can just leave now, right? Nah, we gotta... Oh god, it's a screaming mummy! No! Don't touch me! Stop! Don't touch me there! That is the no-no square! Look at that mouth. All the better to eat pizza with, my dear. Sounds like an elephant in a human size. Don't it? Oh, by the way, we're at the mini boss already. I just yeeted his body out of the map, by the way. Well, you say dang, but like half of this game is learning the like the special thing for each, you know, dungeon. And I bet you can't guess what this dungeon special thing is. Mirror Shield. Now it's light. Yes, fair enough. It's not boners, unfortunately. And if by second guess you mean you weren't gonna guess it at all, then I believe you. Okay, fine. Were you legitimately gonna guess light? Exactly. Let's see. What is your guess on how many Pokemon you correctly guessed for my team, by the way? Which the answer is going to come up tomorrow at 3 o'clock. At least one. Lamb fowl. Well, you're not wrong. You guessed at least one right. And no more than 6. Let's see. Let's see. You got K. And Adam got K. Adam got one more right than you. You got 2 correct. Adam got 3. Now here's the thing. You would have had 3 correct, but I have never used Ice Q, so I ended up saying no because I don't know much about Ice Q as a Pokemon itself. And you knew Bidoof wasn't gonna be right. You threw that one in as a meme on purpose. Of course it's cute. I wasn't disagreeing. Fuck. Could you imagine if you had musical locks in your house and the only way to get inside was to basically like play the song correctly and then the lock explodes? So you have to go get a new lock every time you need to enter your own home? Get zapped, bitch. Oh, no, absolutely not. It took me half the video to think up a 6-person team for me. All 6 evolutions? Yeah, that's why I said all 6. Because you can only have 6. Exactly. Is that what we're talking about? No! Fuck you, Link. But yes, I do not know who would be in the team, to be honest. There you go. Okay. Open the fucking chest, die. Okay. There we go. Ba-da-da-da! The didgeridoo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba. I'm not sure how to explain this. I think the light that I reflect off of my instrument can be redirected using your shield. Think this could prove useful? No, woman, I'm in the middle of fighting. Why must you interrupt me? Hope you're not offended by my suggestion. I just want to be helpful. One down. Stupid ghost that gets revealed by the light chased me into the light. Silly Billy. Don't you know that's how you die? Nailed it. Thanks, Femel. Alright, now we need to go down this hall, probably fight a bunch of re-deads, and cry a little bit as their gaping mouthfuls hurt us. But all in all, still not a bad day. Ow. Oh dear. Stop the hugging! Ugh. Their hugs are terrifying. They're like Aunt Ethel all over again. The horror! You take forever to die, too. Now we got red ripples. Nice. Assuming you can understand CC. It's not all reliable. Do 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 dum ba dum ba dum 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 da 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 da. Again, imagine just locking your house up with a bunch of musical locks. They have to play a song to go into, and then they explode. And you have to install new locks every freaking time. You're just like, ugh, man, did I leave the light on? There is a glitch here that would allow you to clip into the boss's room right now without doing the rest of this place. But I don't know it. It requires you to fly, like clip yourself out of bounds just ever so slightly. Because I would argue we're only about halfway through this dungeon right now. Because all we have left are a bunch of mirror puzzles. Oh boy. Could be, except for I don't remember how to do them, so they're not going to be. But that's why we wing it. Get it? Because we got a bird companion, so we wing it. Could you also imagine having, like, walls that disintegrated in direct sunlight? To be honest, that kind of sounds like my skin. What? It was Jock! I was saying that I'm so pale I disintegrate in the sunlight. You know, that whole vampire thing. Part of me feels like you're still super confused. I was saying that my skin would disintegrate in direct sunlight like a vampire. Kind of like these walls are disintegrating in direct sunlight. Alright. Oh man, how do I do this? Banana, 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 banana. We got treasure! Shot! I love how fast the text goes, because I need every painstaking second. Oh, no. Sorry. Go lay down if your head hurts so much. We're all right. We'll be aight. No! I didn't say go to sleep, but you can still lay down, close your eyes. Try to stop agitating your head from hurting. That would be a good idea. Alright, well, this is basically the end of the level, so... We got the big key. It's a key that's pretty big. Well, there she goes. The only problem is, fuck. Oh, thank God we didn't fall all the way. I honestly hate the Wind Temple the most. I think it's the most annoying to navigate and figure out, so... Oh boy. Alright, boss time. Oh, this is the Earth Temple. This isn't the Wind Temple. Don't forget. Tubba blubba. Dang it. Keep fucking this up. We wanted. La da 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 la da da da. One thing you can say, though, is, you know, Pokemon... No, not Pokemon. Legend of Zelda's always got some baps. Wings. We have restored the former energy, but there's one last step. Funke, the power to repel evil is not yet fully awakened. To complete the awakening of the Master Sword, you must go to the Wind Temple for one more prayer. Now, Funke, step into the light behind you and return to the surface. Your next duty is to find the Sage of the Wind Temple. I will remain here and continue to pray. You must hurry. Yes, please stay in your spiky room. And Funky. Valpern's Kamali, please watch over him for me. I would like to point out that Link is still 10 years old. And that is about all I wanted to point out. Whoops, I did that so many times. I don't need the command melody. I need the teleportation melody. Alright. Now we're gonna go up here. And we're gonna go find the dude we need. He's gonna go tell us where we need to go for the next place. We have one Triforce chart. And this tells you where all the Triforce charts, or where all the charts you can find are. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are a total of 7. 8. Plus a ghost ship. So that's fun. Aye, a ghost ship, where you have to wait for the right phase of the moon, just to be able to get onto it and find it. You're like, now that's my kind of ghost ship. It's celestial. Celestial, more like Yasiel. Verp, verp. Are you thinking you want to get on that case? Well, probably the one that's protected by the crazy winds of the island. Let me just tell you a secret. If you go 5 squares south, 1 square east. There we go. 5 south, 1 east. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and east. Oh, did you hear they released the E3 schedule, by the way? June 12th, we'll have Gearbox and DVSI. June 13th, we'll have Microsoft Bethesda, Square Enix, the PC Gaming Show, the Future Game Show, Warner Bros. Game, and Back for Blood, 24 Entertainment. June 14th, we'll have Take-Two, Mythical Freedom, Razer, Capcom, Verizon, Television, Ven. And the 15th, we'll have Nintendo, Bandai Namco, Eureka Games, and GameSpot. So, like, a week and a half, yo. I'm just looking for the place to start this puzzle. Such a disadvantage. I have one less minute to solve this puzzle now. Simply because my parking job was so horrendous. What? Funky fresh. What? I figured you'd be greatly amused. The Iron Boots. I would like to point out the fact that by wearing them, all of a sudden we are super heavy, but if we take them off and put them in our backpack, suddenly we're as light as a feather. Logic. Makes sense to me. Oh yeah. If you turn around too quickly while you're running on ice. I want to see his face when we do that. One, two, three. La da da. La da da da. La da da. Doo doo. I'll gooch. Are you the new hero? I am Fado of the Kukuri tribe. No, I appeared to you as a child, but the eyes can oft deceive. I am a most esteemed sage. I had been praying as if the power to repel evil would continue to be contained within the blade of the Master Sword. I was attacked by the evil Ganondorf, and this is what happened to me. You wish to return the power to your blade, don't you? Uh-huh. In that case, look for the one who has the same instrument that I hold and teach him the song you just played. Once you do, I'm certain the holder of the instrument will feel the blood of the sages awaken within his veins. That Wind Waker you hold was used long ago to conduct us sages when we played our song to call upon the gods. In those days, it was always the king who conducted for us. Please tell the king that I will still play, even in the next world. Welcome back. You just missed the Kokiri child. The Kokiri child. Oh. No. Yes. Forest Haven. Funky, I haven't seen you in quite some time, have I? I'm surprised you were able to find me, You're wondering why I'm all the way down here? I'm practicing a new song for next year's ceremony, and I need privacy. It just isn't any fun if everyone knows in advance what song I'll play. What? You can hear my song outside? Really? Oh, I thought the sound of the waves would drown it out. Perhaps I should play a little more softly when I practice from now on. Why, is that a conductor's baton? Funky, are you maestro? That's incredible. Are you going to conduct for me? Uh-oh. I already forgot the song. Are you done? That's too bad. Memory, please don't fail me. Up, up, down, right, left, right. Up, up, down, right, left, right. The wind god's aria. Does it go something like this? Strange, why does it feel like I already know this song? By the way, this is not how a conductor conducts. He does not stop mid-thing like, up, next, up, repeat, up, repeat. No. Funky. This sacred song that you've conducted has awakened me. I know myself now. I am the sage of the Wind Temple. It is my fate to return the power to repel evil to your master sword. And to ease the regrets of my ancestors. Oh, Funky, please, you must take me with you. Okay. Oh, by the way, you'll love where my car rides in the boat. Only one place for him. Right at the head. Makar, I'm trying to look at you. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, da da da. Here's the real question. Can I beat this dungeon in an hour and a half? Maybe. Funky, as was the case with Medley, I have no doubt that McCall too has some special role to play in these events. Discovering that role is your duty. I am certain that by cooperating, the two of you can overcome the dangers and pitfalls of this temple. Now we gotta go riding with our bud, car. Go with our bud, car. What? So yeah, sorry about that. First, my internet decided to randomly go out, and then in the process of fixing it, my computer blue screened. So actually, that entire 2-hour recording has been destroyed now, so I have to pull it from Twitch. So that's fun. But whatever. We'll just continuing on. It's whatever. Not much was missed, other than, you know, the fact that I was, essentially talking to myself as I was trying to figure things out, but... Let's see. Ah. Part of me said I needed to stop recording, the other part of me said we'll be fine. Unfortunately, I should have listened to myself. Oh well. No biggie. It was like literally like maybe 2 minutes extra of talking, so it's no biggie. No biggie whatsoever. Alright. This is a little too loud. That should be better. Ah, fuck. But we're gonna just continue running through this. Honestly, shouldn't be too bad for us. Again, like I said earlier when we were in the Earth Temple, that I think it's funny that we have the flying person, and then now that we're in the Wind Temple, we've got the Earth Child. It's a little bit funny, don't you think? Also, Motive, can you do me a favor? Can you download that last VOD and send it to me? Since I don't have it any longer. Because I now have to stitch these together. For you, because it's easier for me to download things off of it's easier to download things off the drive than off of Twitch, to be honest, because it takes like an extra hour just to download it. So I'm just trying to kill two birds with one stone. But either way, it doesn't matter to me. Yeah. Twitch is stupid sometimes like that. Thank yous. Very much appreciated. Makar's in Makar jail. It's a jail, but for Makars. Funka! The stone blocks the entrance seems extremely heavy. The only way you can move it, Funky, is if it were to become as heavy as the Great Deku Tree himself. If only the Great Deku Tree were here right now. No, we have no way of moving that anyway either, so. So just sit tight there, Makar. Don't go anywhere. I love how I did that and I hit the wrong button. Wunderbar. Da 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 da. Hi, little bud. No. Off, bud. Off. Off. Ba-da-da-bow. Fuck you, challenge. I ignored it by going faster. Get off, cat. You literally are never allowed up there. So what are you doing? Alright. I think this is the mini boss. Yes, it's the mini boss. Cool. Banana, 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 banana. It's a hook shot. Cool. Welcome back. Nailed it. Okay, thank you. Ow. Alright, Makar. Jump. Oh. Okay. Run, Mr. Maker. Haha. That's actually where I wanted to go. Well. Melt it, Mr. Maker. Oh. Yay. We have the big key now. Yay! We got it. Wait, that was the wrong way. Never mind. We have to do something down. We have to do something in here, which is probably top. Oh, I know where I need to go. Huh. Oh, shit. Yes, I know. Wang jang, a ding a ding a ding, a ling a ling a ling. Again, I like to point out that we have everything except for the boss room found. So all we have to do is get to the boss room and we're golden. Oh my god. By the way, Makar? If we screw up and Makar gets captured again, we have to like redo a whole lot of shit that I don't want to do. Oh no. Well, fuck me. I don't want to leave my car down here for too long, just in case one of the hands grab him again. Now we leave my car there, which is completely out of reach. As I said earlier, by the way, you're not gonna like this boss, so... So you'll probably not want to watch the boss. Yup. We're not there yet, though, so don't worry. But we're almost there. Fuck, we need a key? If this isn't a key, I swear to God, I'm mashing my head against the floor. It's a key, thank God. Alright, almost done with this. Well, the way forward opened, so that's all I care about. Oh crap, it's this room. part about this whole thing is if I lose my car anywhere, I have to go back and go get him. Like, if this black hand stole my car from me, I'd have to go back to his little jail cell and retrieve him. And then walk all the way back here. We're almost there. Ugh. The worst room of this entire dungeon. Incoming. Now I remember how to do this room. It's theoretically possible I could walk across with my car without having any further issues, but we're gonna leave it as is, and we're gonna just do this. Let's see, look, there is... Actually, I don't need my car, never mind. At least I don't think I do. No, that's just a boss key. I don't need my car anymore. Nope, I do need my car. There. One last locked door blocking me. To make sure I didn't just skip this guy, which you can do. I just don't remember how to do them. Like, really, what you have to do is it's something dealing with clipping yourself just far enough into a wall and then jumping onto your, leaf, because it'll just cause you to, like, kind of clip into a wall, and then you can kind of go around loading triggers and shit. So you can decide if you want to watch this, but I don't think you'll want to. I don't remember what I need to beat him. I need... this, and that's about all I remember. We'll find out in a secco. Fuck. I think this is it. Yeah, it's dead. Well, it's dying. Ba-da-da, 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 ba. I'd like to reiterate, though, that this wind temple certainly had an earthy theme to it. And that earth temple earlier really had a windy theme to it. If only they would have actually changed the names. Yes, I'm saying that they should have changed Makar and Melody and switched temples. Because this wind temple, you know, it just feels... And switch the bosses, too. Because it just felt like the entire area for the wind temple felt more earthy and should have had an earthier boss and an earth... or whatever. This boss should have gone in the other dungeon, and Makar should have gone in the other dungeon. Melody should have been at this dungeon, and the other boss should have been here. Because I feel like it goes better. We now have the sword of the one true hero. Okay, I have already restored the power to repel evil to your master sword. And my ancestors are most satisfied. I shall continue praying to the gods here. Please step into light and return above ground. May the winds of fortune be at your back. Alright, and I think this is the point where we will leave it off. Once this cutscene's over, because now we have to get the stuff. I see, so the Forsaken Fortress is already... Ah, like a molting snake that casts off its dead skin. That place is so empty and quiet. One can almost hear the echo of dead leaves falling to the cold, cracked ground. Why, what ails you, what? Lose the long face. The monsters are gone from the world. Doesn't that make you a little happy? Okay, I have troubling news. Ganon has not shown himself above the seas since Valu unleashed his fiery wrath upon him. What's worse, there is not a creature stirring in its base of operations in this world, the Forsaken Fortress. I cannot imagine how it is possible, and yet I cannot shake this foreboding feeling I have about the Princess Zelda. Okay, you must search for all of the Triforce shards so that we can head back to Hyrule without delay. So, yeah. When we come back, we will be, going and getting all of these, Triforce charts. Hopefully. So, yeah. This is a great point for us to call it because, well, yeah, it is. So, but anyway, this is where we will pick up again next week. I hope you all enjoyed, and sorry about that, internet issue, as well as my, computer just completely shitting itself. But until the next time, everybody, stay funky, people.